Ooh, squeaky, squeaky. I'm live. Just having a quick, short, sweet session today. Nothing too exciting. I'm just sorting out some bits first. Yeah. Putting stuff away. And then I've got a few listings that I need to just quickly get through. And then it's all good. It's all gravy. Just put that on there. Oh, see, it's come undone now. Oh dear. Not doing well, am I? There we go. It's all done. Hi, Cheeky. Okay. Yeah, I'm just having a quick live tonight. Short live. Just recovering. Yeah, I've thought I need to get some bits done, get some work, some things put away, and then I need to do some listings. But I've got so much other bits to do. It's it's insane. Excuse me, use my teeth. I haven't got the thing. Like that there. Hi, Katie. So, hi, Kath. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, the best day of the week, in my opinion. Oh, no, wait, well, Friday. Nice. But, I do like Tuesday. Because it's not the first day of the week and it's not hump day. It's a decent day. Plus, I usually go sourcing on Tuesday, but I haven't today. I've stayed in. I've done bugger all. I was like, I'm going to get so much work done. No, I didn't. These little bits of lint and whatnot. Right, there we go. Let's see. Guess what? I'm going to Mars. Where are you going to Mars? Shirley. You're going to Shirley. Is that what place with all the really good? What's it? With all the collection of charity shops. Hi JPK. Kath, Sundays are car boot days. What can top that? Oh well, yeah, that's true. But it's hit and miss, isn't it? I mean, I didn't go because of family event, and it turned out to be glorious. So I'm hoping the weather's going to improve and it's going to be really nice this weekend. Because obviously I'm doing a car boot, so I'm hoping it's going to be like, oh, Katie, we need a bit, yeah. Chaz's, the Chaz's. Do you know what though? Somewhere I used to say Chaz's. We're going to the Chaz's. And someone put on their thing, and I don't know why I took it to heart, but they said it in a way. Basically, they said, I don't like the way people shorten things like charity shops to Chaz's. It just sounds really chavvy. And I'm like, oh, fuck off. But at the same time, it's kind of like I keep stopping myself from saying Chazza now, so it's affected me. But yeah, it's amazing. Someone's toxic little comment can actually affect you, even though you're not really bothered about it. But then at the same time, it's like, oh, I thought this was Instagram and not an English lesson. Yeah. Who was it? I can imagine actually. Yeah, I don't want to say. I love shazzing in the shazzers. I know. Yeah, that's the thing. I used to say I haven't got the way people say. I'm not like, what's it? I mean, I did an English degree, and it's like I don't care. Cheeky, didn't you do English? It's just like it doesn't really matter, does it? Really, it's just like an evolution. But I can guess. Yeah, it was somebody, someone who lives quite close to me actually, and I follow her on Instagram, and she's quite good and everything. But I was just like, oh, it kind of hit me a little bit. I was like, oh, oh well. It's funny if you're not chavvy. Well, this is the thing. It's I don't think I am. I had quite a lot of chavvy friends, but I didn't hang out with them all the time. It's funny if you're not chavvy. Yeah, and it's like, I'm not sure. And it's someone who like they're quite, they're not well to do, but they've definitely tried to put that across, like middle class hero, if you know what I mean. So I'm like, right, all right then, calm yourself, love. It's my specialist subject. What, English? Not chavs. George of the Jungle. I wish it was George of the Jungle. Brendan Fraser back in the day. Hello. Hi, Uncle Albert. You're right. What's the news from the pot across the pond? Is it all about the indictment? Is he surrendered? I don't want to get into that. It's too divisive. Using chav as an insult is awful. If it's who I think it is, then she's got lots of irrelevant opinions. Chaz on, yeah. I haven't seen her around actually online. Yeah, and she's actually quite nice, really. When you look at like what's it, she's got like, but she does kind of put a like. It's like okay, all right, love, chili beans. No, so I'm just putting some stuff away. I thought if I put some stuff away and because I've got a whole bag there that needs to be catalogued, and I've got a spare box, so there's no excuse. There's no excuse now, and hopefully, when Sunday comes, I'll have 2 spare boxes as well. How is that all the what's it I've used? I'm sure I had more. Oh, I'll put that one in there because that was. That's it. I just heard chat. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Alvin. Yeah, we're just. I'm just putting some stuff away. I'm not going to be on long tonight. I say that every night. It's like an hour later. No, I just. I've gone and done that. Might name my vid "Chazzing It Up at the Chazziest Chazzers." Yeah. Lost in the Pond is one of my favourite YouTube channel, Lawrence Brown. Oh, I'll check it out. Is it funny? We have so much Star Wars stuff. Need to get listed before the beginning of May. Yeah, May the 4th be with you. Might name my vid. Yeah. It's just one of them, isn't it? Yeah, I'm. But this is a return. So, like they said, I put all the measurements in, and it was that one where it was like all the arms are too short, and I was like, well, I did put literally the pit to cuff in, so it's your lookout. To be fair, they didn't do INAD, they did doesn't fit, and then they paid for return, so I'm all right about that. And I've refunded them. Oh no, yes, I've refunded them. I think. Yeah, I did all right on the bay yesterday, and I've done all right today. It's been okay. Tell you what, do you remember that Musto pullover that I had the other day, that double XL, the brown one, the teddy fur one? That's sold already. I put it up for 35 and I got an offer of 30. Sold. Those 2 Gant tops that I got the other day for £3.99 each, they've gone for one was £30 odd and then another one was, oh no, they were both £30 odd, but I think one was £30, one was 34 or something like that. So I'm like, I've got quite good turnover on certain stuff this week. But no, I've had 2 sales in 2 days on Depop, which I'm pleased about. No, I do. I do like to tout my Ebop. Ebop. We should all set up a reseller kind of what's it call it? Ebop, Depop. I meant to say. Depop. I like to tout my Depop sales because you don't get many, but when I do, I probably get like I think I've already told you guys. I probably get around. It's roughly about £100 a month off the Depop. So I like to keep it open and refreshed because you never know. So I can't flog Gant. Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends. It's what you pay for it as well. I mean, if you pay like, I think £5 is too much. Like for resellers, obviously, if you're buying for yourself, it's fine. But like for resellers, I don't know how I managed to get it, but there was a few things right after each other, and I was like, yep. And they were really good condition, double XLs. Oh no, one was a 3XL, one was a double XL, and they were that kind of block kind of, do you remember it was like a pink and navy block rugby shirt, and then a pastel green polo. They were both really nice. And yeah, they've just sold. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it might be. It wasn't the same person, but like, I don't know. I just got very lucky, I think. And I think it benefited from being payday weekend, and they were newly listed, so it might have just jumped up at the search results. But I just, yeah. But he's a funny British man who married an American and now has dual citizenship, based near Chicago. Near Chicago, me. Me thinks. Very, very funny. Was it a bank holiday yesterday? I had 5 sales yesterday. I normally have 2. No, it's bank holiday this weekend. Ebop. Bop. Yeah. Notification for part 4 of your epic live stream marathon just popped up, Lindsay Navid. Yeah. You have to do it in what's it, bite-sized. Had a brilliant weekend and 3 sales today. Very good. Yeah, I had a good weekend as well. To be honest, I feel like I've had a good eBay experience since probably the 12th of March. It's been really good so far. Yesterday, I was a bit kind of like, oh God, it was good, but it wasn't like amazing. I still hit my target, but only just, and it's only because I made a good chunky sale on Depop. It was a toy that I got for like 10p, and it sold for like 30 quid. So I was like, that's all right. I've had a lazy day, been sunning myself this afternoon. Yeah, it's lush, isn't it? I had a brilliant, yes, having to upload it in sections. There was a guy in this park called Not Carbu Press. We are going to plan another jumble trail, thinking of mid to late July. Oh, very good. What, round your area? Should we all go and inundate Kath and buy up all her neighbours' stuff? They'll be like, what's going on? Why are all these weird people with IKEA bags taking all our stuff? Right. I'm going to list a couple of things now. I've just wanted to get them out of the way because they've been doing me in. So I'm in Fleetwood. Should we do a reseller road trip? It was rubber last year. The weather was crap. Well, I hope the weather is better. Mid to late July, that's when we might be going to Wales. I think it's the last week in July we're going to Wales. Did you have to re-upload it because it was so long? It was rubbish last year. The weather was not Fleetwood, Berry. I was up your way on Saturday. There you go. Right, let's just check the date on here. What's that? Right, where am I going here? Why is that not coming up? Evening Pete's, hi Secret Carper. Did the Ramsbottom Chazzers? They're really good. I've been meaning to go to Ramsbottom. I've got a friend who, it's a family friend, and she always says like the Ramsbottom Chazzers are really good. Why is that not? You know when you have like number lock on your keyboard and you don't know why, and it's like, why isn't it working? And then it's like, oh, it's just number lock. That's basically what I've been like. That's basically been my day. Like, why isn't it working? And it's like, oh, because you haven't turned it on. It's been that kind of a day. I've been all over the place a little bit. There was a personal reason why we had to unlist it for now. So uploading it for people who would have wanted to watch it back. Well, Damien, cool. Calling for a brewery. We'll have to. I can't get interested. It's cheeky. It's so disappointing. Oh, for the Shazzers. Central London with all the other super cool people. Oh, do you think I'm cool? That's the best compliment I've ever had. I'm not cool. I'm not. No, I'm kind of like Northwest Midlands. I'm kind of like there. Yeah, I can't believe after all this. It's weird how they're like. Do you know how like some of the charities actually it's about mobility and inclusivity, and they don't even have like ramp support or anything like that? It's like, oh, not cool, super cool. Well, if Uncle Albert says it, it's law now. I'm just saying. Let's have a look. It's the age of the building, Chica. Can't blame that. Yeah, that's true. There is it's just the way it is sometimes, isn't it? But it would be nice if they had like a little like ramp thing. Hi, Rich. You okay? I'm only doing a short one tonight. Just doing a couple of listings. Shirt, medium, blue, reg fit. We have 64 registered for the Fleetwood Trail already. I'll be happy with 20 for one round here. Oh, so you'd be happy if there was only 20, but you've got 64, is that right? Yeah, that's a good turnout. And I think because it's summer, a great way to do it is because, just before the holidays, because if people want to like get rid of loads of stuff before the holidays, it's a good way to clean out, isn't it? I think this weekend would be a good one to do for, obviously you need like time. So like if I was to do one next year, I'd start planning it in like January. But like around here, yeah, it would be pretty good. Because people like want to get a bit of extra pocket money, don't they, for the holes. Right, why is that? Ah, there we go. I've got to try and find the bloody pictures now. Yeah, I'm not doing it on there because my thing is a bit bust. It's not. That's why it was taking ages to link up, and I need to clean it properly or like, get it sorted. Oh, that was easy. It was right there. Hey. The ADA here in the US has made nearly all businesses make everything accessible to everyone. Ramp access, braille services. That is so good. That's really good, isn't it? If you think, what does ADA? Is it Assistant District Attorney? Yeah, Fleetwood one is 14th of May, Ramsbottom, end of July. That's a good one. Fleetwood is well established and has people who want to do it. Ramsbottom is full of bonus. Well, it's Ramsbottom. They live in a place called Ramsbottom. Recognise. Hi, Pete. You're all right. Yeah, but you never know. Some people might just want to get rid of a load of stuff, and yeah, that's it, isn't it? You just need to. I think if you've planned it out, it's all to do with weather, innit? Let's put it right. It's a weather related kind of thing. If you've got cracking weather, it's a great day. But if it's shoddy weather, it's like, oh, ADA, Americans with Disabilities. That's right. Also a assistant district attorney. I was like, I'm sure I've seen that in The Good Wife. I was like, what have they got to do with like accessibility? Well, there are some miserable people in Rami. But we love them anyway. Took off. Yeah, but this bloody predictive text is fucking annoying. There you go. Right. Start measuring, put measurements in. Yeah, so one of the handbags I mentioned, to someone with zero feedback. I'm sure everything's okay. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Yeah. I'm always a bit kind of like, way up. But then it usually turns out fine. Like you say, people got to start. And some people forget the passwords. I do all the time. It's a lovely shirt. I think it's linen. I really like linen shirts, not just like summer. I really like them year round. They're just really kind of like. I wonder what that was then. Bringing in the bins. 21. One of the addresses last year complained because we postponed the Ramsbottom one last year. It was peeing down. It's like, look out your window. Hello. 22. What you gonna do? In Rami, a nickname for Ramsbottom. Yeah. It is. Bringing in the bins. That's it. Bin day. Yeah, it is linen. I thought it was, so I'm going to have to put linen. 100% linen. Because it is. Oh, I think Sister Act's on its way round here soon. So I think I might go and see it. On stage. Where is it? Do you know when you put on like best offers? If say like you put on an item which is £20, but then you put best offers of like £12 or above, or £10 and above. I usually put like £11, actually £11 or £12. Isn't it annoying sometimes when someone makes you an offer bang on what you've what you've done? It's like, oh, couldn't they have done like 15? But they put it bang on. It's like they know. It's like they've got some sort of AI that can see what your lowest offer will be, like what you're open to offers, basically. Do you know what I mean? Have I explained that right? It's like somehow they know what your lowest amount you'll accept is. It's like, ugh. Is everyone on bin day 3 weekly? It's so stressful you can't empty the kitchen bin. The wheelie is so full. I think you can order. Can't you order a big bin, like a big bin? Yeah. It knows everything, Kath. Everything. Yeah, we are. I hate it. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Hi, Gary. You all right, mate? No, we have the full size. I think, can't you? If you say that it's broken, don't they replace it or something? I can't. Oh no, they had to take it and then replace. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there was like a workaround. It's annoying if you can't get to the tip. They're a berry company. They should do your way. That's right. Just work. It's got like a bell. But chewing costs meant we had to cancel. There's going to be absolutely nothing left, is there, of this country at the end of the day? Because everyone's like can't afford it because the government's fucked up that much. Absolutely atrocious. And then we get blamed for it. It's like, surely not. They're on like 100 grand a year or 70 odd grand a year. Ugh. Trying not to be political, trying to be neutral, even though. Ooh, never mind. I'm about to go on a financial diet. I might start taking it to work and chucking it in the giant bins. Yeah, the caretaker won't mind. Yeah, because the schools, they have the big biffery kind of bins, don't they? And am I right in thinking like some of the schools they're actually emptied? Is it twice a week? I'm sure I remember it being certain inner city schools like twice. I think one is for recycling and then another one is for general. If I remember rightly. Yeah, it's a few times a week. I thought it was. I'm sure I remember the provisions it being something like that. Did you see Cruella Braverman's claim for an extra 25 grand for? Yeah, and it was a loophole. That was it. But also, was it Rishi? He voted for a loophole which he benefited to the tune of 300 grand a year. So he voted for a policy which benefited him financially. How is that not crime? 300 grand a year. That's more than what any like people. I mean, the average person is on less than 30 grand a year. He earned in 1 year through a loophole, through a tax loophole, in addition to everything else that he's earned, 300 grand, which is 10 times what a normal person makes in 1 year. It's like, how are people voting these fucking criminals in? I just don't understand it. What's it going to take? It's going to take them to actually just start killing children before anyone actually starts listening. I mean, it just frustrates me. She's an atrocious that woman. In fact, all of them are. Yeah. I mean, I know I try not to, but it's just like morons. I mean, we vote for what is it? We get the government we deserve. None of us deserve this, and yet for some reason people still think it's all right. I mean, yeah, exactly. Children have already died. Exactly. It's just, yeah, but some people just don't care. Apparently, at this point, I don't care who you vote for as long as you just don't vote any of these fucking morons in. Especially the one near me, that Jonathan Gullis. Oh, he's evil. From what I've heard about how he's treated when he was at a school. Can you believe that he was but he deputy at school? How he made it that far? But the people have come out and said he was a nasty pasty. While he was working, he had a complaint made against him that he basically threatened the person who made it. Then he went into politics, funnily enough. It baffles that some people think they're doing a joke. Yeah, exactly. But Bojo tried his best. Yeah. So I'm trying not to be political. Just yeah, it's not worth the hassle these days. It's these right-wing fucking munters who come online and like, it's like, oh, grow up. You know it's shit, and yet you're losing a fighting battle. Anywho, reselling, the light of my life. Pulum. Large. Because there's nothing we can do about it until May and until next year when there's an election. They're just, hopefully, people remember what the hell they've done and they'll suffer a fucking wipeout. And then Labour can get in and, well, I don't even know if Labour will get in, but hopefully they'll push through proportional representation so it's a lot fairer for people. So your vote won't be lost. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, I've sold a Gabici polo as well today. I literally only got the two Gabicis polos the other day, and I was like, oh, I don't know whether they'll sell. That yellow one's really nice, and I think that'll sell, but this one will sit. But I've sold one that looks identical to this one. So I'm really pleased about that because it's weird. It's a quick turnaround at the moment, but I think it might be getting like, you know, the newly, boost or whatever, the newly listed boost, which is great. Oh, don't get me started on the ID thing. Oh, completely agree. It's going to disenfranchise millions of people, and it's the only way that these twat bags can win is by cheating. On another note, the negative feedback removed. Yes, good. So eBay sided with you. That's good. Oh yeah, Katie, you need a valid ID, photo ID, to vote, along with your card that they send you through the post. It's the first election, where you need a valid ID. You can get it free from the council. You can get a valid ID free from the council to vote for this time, but you need basically a national identity card, a passport, or a driving license. Yeah, but you can actually get a freebie from the council. But I'd get it now because it's coming up to election time. Sus, exactly. It's basically what they did in certain parts of America, in certain black communities in America. They forced people to get IDs and made them jump through loads of loopholes, closed down loads of polling stations in higher democratic area. Yeah, it was a whole kind of like, this is what I mean. The right wing can't win unless they cheat these days. So, yeah. Yes. That one's done. Get this one done. I've got loads of like trousers I need to do as well. We did an ONS survey the other day. He was so confused that we don't have passports, we don't travel anymore. So why would we? Exactly. The all important pit to pit. Exactly. You've got to do the pit to pit. This is what makes me laugh at Uncle Albert. I had a return of a shirt, and I do for shirts, long sleeves. I do the length, the pit to pit, and then the pit to cuff. And he said it was too small. It's like, to be fair, I don't know my measurements, but if I were to find my measurements, I would get my favorite shirt. This isn't my favorite shirt, but I'll get my favorite shirt and just lay it flat and then just do it that way. It's not that hard. But apparently, this person thought it was. Or at least he paid for the return, which is fine. I don't have the same reason as you. Yeah, if you don't travel, you don't travel. And it's like, passport wise, I mean, I think your ID, if you've got a driver's license already, I think it cost 20 quid to get it renewed. But if you haven't got a driver's license, I think it's 30 quid, something like that. But you can get a national ID card, and I think they're £15. But like, it's a cost of living crisis. They know this, and yet they're forcing people to buy their own. If they were going to push through this national identity card thing, or national kind of where you need your ID to vote, it's not a real democracy. In fact, I think we've been downgraded by this democracy foundation as not as a barely functioning democracy. It's that ridiculous. eBay shoppers can't be bothered to read measure. I know it's shocking, isn't it? But it's when they put in the return, it's like, oh, it doesn't fit, or is it item not as described? It's like, well, it is described because I put it in the listing. That's what really does my head in. Let's see. Why would I spend £90 for something I wouldn't use? Exactly. I thought they had banned the national. Well, yeah, this is the irony. If they would have gone through and done a national ID card, then no one would have this problem. It's funny how, like, 10 years hindsight, it would have been like, oh, interesting. Yeah. And your birth certificate doesn't count. It needs to be a photo ID. But then I feel sorry for all the trans voters as well, because if they've changed their genders and they've changed their look, they could just say, "Oh, that's not you." It's like crazy. And they've made it specifically harder now to change your identity. So something suspect this way comes. Why did they focus on that? Well, probably because of this. To disenfranchise people who wouldn't vote them in. Anywho, try it. There we go, do that. I found it a bit odd that my passport went out of date. Like it was me at one point, it's still me 3 days. Exactly. Yeah, I find that really funny. Yes, you're a new person now, Katie. You have to renew your personhood. Yeah, exactly. They could be in the middle of transitioning and they don't have the relevant ID for their what's it because the UK government has made it so hard. This is the only thing that the Scottish government wanted to do to make it easier and quicker because it takes months to sort that out. It would have taken them like what a couple of weeks, like 6 weeks, like if normally, like if I went to get a new passport, it takes what 6 to 8 weeks usually. Actually, it took quicker for me, but for a trans folk to change their identity, they need to change their bank details. They need to other things like changing the deed poll. They need to do stuff like that, and it's like it takes months and months for them to actually get a new ID. So it's like, well, all those people can't vote now. They've basically taken away their right to vote and all things they've gone through. Exactly. That's all, exactly, yeah. It's just a bit kind of, And yet they want people to focus on, oh, it's a bathroom situation. It's not a bathroom situation. It's an identity situation. Ugh. Just keep on swimming, keep on swimming, keep on listening, keep on fighting. Yeah, that's right. Pastel polo. Yeah, look at the colours on this. I really like it. It's proper like 1950s, isn't it? Like the style. Like, you know, like what's it? But I think it's perfect for spring. It's a perfect spring. Oh, that's a nice one. Like a blue and cream one. Look. It's like a nice blue and cream one. I like it, but I don't suit them. I just don't suit them. But I like seeing them on other people. It's like, oh, that looks good. I suppose that's why I suppose that's the whole point of models. They make it look amazing. And then but then when I get it, I look like a sack of potatoes in it. I'm like, it's true. I just don't suit certain things. I like having a mishmash of styles. We need a revolution. Huzzah. And the passport office is now closed for 5 weeks, exactly, because they haven't been paying them right. And they've been a result. What's it? My mate was a consultant on the new police HQ. They asked him whether they should have male, female, or other toilets. He was like, just have toilet. It's true. It's true, Lex. It's like ridiculous. Just sent a reply to you. Who? Oh, got it, Rich. All right. I thought you were talking to me, Rich. I was like, have you? Right, got you. You can reply to me too. Some families find it upsetting to be referred to as their dead. It should be much easier and quicker for anyone to get documents. That's honestly, Uncle Albert, that is exactly what they were trying to do in Scotland. The Scottish Parliament voted it in and it was fine. The UK Parliament superseded that order and said, no, you can't determine your own rules. I mean, it's amazing. That's all they want to do. I don't know anybody that's trans or anything like that, but it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really matter. But by God, I think it's absolutely ridiculous what they're doing with it. And the right wing are co-opting this argument and just funneling through extremist rhetoric. Anyway, yeah, it's just a thing like that. So I'm going to try my best to be quiet. Oh no, I'll be loud when I need to be loud, and I'll be quiet for the most of the time. 30. Trying to say to you that there is labyrinth themed jewelry. Ooh. Labyrinth themed jewelry. I have turned the world upside down. I mean, it's Bowie juggling crystals. What more do you want? It's like, hi all, by the way. Hi, Lex. You're right. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a bit better? Hi, Chop Chop. Oh, I've forgotten. What was that then? I've just literally 10 seconds ago. 22 in it. Yeah, 22. God, my memory, man. Like a goldfish. Right, what have I come in here for? Much better. Even been sorting paperwork for tax returns. Oh, I felt tip pub quiz tonight. Oh, very good. Have a good end of year. You too. I got one of those crystal juggling balls. I really wanted to learn how to do it. No idea where it is now. Yeah, when he's got like 3 in his hand and he's like, woo. Oh, see, this is the trouble now. I've got Shrek hands and I'm moving too quick and my phone's really slow. So now it's like, oh no, it did go through. That's fine. Yeah, but Kath, have you got the leather pants to go with it? Because you need the hair, the big hair, and you need leather pants. You remind me of the babe with the power of voodoo. You do what? Remind me of the babe. Do. I was listening to the theme tune, you know, the theme track. I heard the other day. Picked up over 100 boxes today. My garage is a fire hazard. Oh my god, 100 boxes of what? You really wouldn't want to see me on the monster. No, but it'll be fun. You know how you do, like, did you see that when they all dressed up as Adele and there was all different varieties of Adele? Like impersonation acts. I'd love to see like loads of Bowie and Labyrinth, like with the hairs and everything. Hi, Tonks. Did you see my birthday present from Cherry? No. Empty boxy for shipping, chop chop. Oh yeah, with it for shipping. Is that what you meant? Oh yeah. Albert was right. It was for shipping. Nicholas Deakins. Okay. Yeah, we got a load from the corner shop. They were emptying out. They told us come on Wednesday because we'll have loads, and I've got them all up in my veranda. My roof. They're in the roof of the garage there. I've got like a what's it? But they're all up there, and they're tenuously like holding on to each other like that. You can see them all like. I've already like done this one. I can't wait till this Sunday. I really can't wait till this Sunday. Getting rid of so much stuff. I missed a stream. How did the car boot sale go? Oh no! It's this week. It's this weekend, Pete. It's yeah. I didn't go to a car boot sale yesterday, and I didn't do a live yesterday. But yeah, it's this weekend, this Sunday. I'm doing a car boot, and I think if it's shit, Then I'll do another one on Monday because it's bank holiday. Because there's a car boot on a Monday at this one place, and it's really good. It's always busy. I got a new keyboard from. Oh yeah, did you replace the one? They just wrapped it in a cardboard. What? It was open at both ends. No regret. What? That's crazy. Because surely you'd wrap it in bubble wrap it in card, and put it in a poly bag, like at the minimum. My big order got posted, might be here on Saturday or Monday, depending on what time it leads to factory. I know I was hoping for another week to organise. Get posted Friday. Right. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, does it even work? Have you tested it? Well, it must be if you're typing on it. Let's have a look. Bloody hell, what's all this? You turn on your phone and the next minute it's like boom, boom, boom. Let's have a look. It worked amazingly. Good job it wasn't raining. Yeah, I mean, luckily it's, what's it? Oh my God. I've just got it now. Can I show it? Is it okay if I show it? That's crazy. Let's see, look. It worked amazingly. Good job. I'd be worried it would work and stop after a month or two when you're not covered. Yeah, that's true. Apple makes pretty tough stuff. I think they expected them to be shipped in boxes. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm going to share. That's what it was. Can you see that? So you can see the label there, and it's literally on the end. Like, what? I can't believe that. That's crazy. I would never ship anything like that. It's bubble wrap at the minimum inside the cardboard, wrapped in cardboard, like at least a few layers. And then if it's like a real, because there's certain things where I'm like, oh no, oops, I did it again. Yeah. Oh my God, I've done it again. Wow. What have you done? The other end was the same. Oh my God, it's crazy. Oh. Decline. They know I'm on stream. Done. Let's move that over there. Just do this last one and then I'll be done. It's a medium. Yeah, so I've slowly been surely like sorting stuff out in my bedroom and I've been piling up against the door in the what's it. I'm gonna do a video on it. I know I keep saying that. I've got so many like videos half done. You'll have like I've had nothing. I mean, I've done like this sales report this week, but like I've hardly done anything the past 2 weeks in terms of YouTube. But you'll probably get like a slew of videos. I do apologize. I don't want to get caught out by like, the watcher. He sees everything. Oh, it does make me laugh. Where are people planning on going this weekend? Well, I'm doing a calming. I still haven't decided. I was thinking of maybe Adams's, but then I've heard that there's going to be a big push for e-boot. So I don't know. I could go to Stafford. I don't know. It's looking like Stafford, but e-boots like massive. So I don't know. I want to get rid of as much as possible so that on Monday I've got free reign to go around the big car boot I'm going to in Eccleshaw. Yeah, it was closed. I'm glad we hadn't set off. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because wasn't Bolton closed as well? So, like, there was hardly anywhere in the northwest. I think, was it Bowley that was open? My holiday retreat every weekend. I heard a couple of people say they know who the watcher is. Ooh, but who's watching a watcher? I don't mind. I mean, I think it's just toxic kind of blardiness. I mean, yeah. I want to go to Ams, but I think I'm at the in-laws. I might find one round their way. Oh, it's on the other side, isn't it? Barley was really busy. John Luke did a video. Ah, right. So. Oh, shit. I'm watching the dude who's watching the dude who's watching the watcher. I don't know who that is. I just kind of like just shake my head and just move on. Why is that not working? There we go. I just keep doing my thing, even if it is repetitive and unoriginal. Right. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. I'm going to go because I need a loo. Bye, everybody.